So I made this wall as well, which was like the previous one. So here we have a wick-like shape, which I don't have the family for and I need to make it. So let's just take a quick save of the file now. And while this is saving, let me just measure the length of the family for this one as we wait. There we go. And there it is. It's about 13. So let's see when it loads up. All right, now that it's loaded up, I go to the new section here, then family, and then I'll open up the metric profile. Then we go here, and there it is. Let me just open it up. So for this profile usage setting, I'll scroll down and pull on wall sweep. And then I'll go and click on reference plane. Then I'll draw a line here. And then I'll draw this one as well. There we go. So because this is completely stationary, we don't need any parameters. But just because we're teaching this as an example, I'll just give it one. So I open up the parameter properties and I'll name this one L. Then OK. And then this one H. So let me just go here. And then I'll select this one to align them. There we go. This one has a fillet. Then I'll make this one. And then I'll name this parameter as diameter. Then OK. All right. Now I go to this section here in the lines. I'll select this line. And I'll connect this one to this point here. And then to this one. And then I'll close this opening using this arc. Tangent here and then we have the diameter. There we go. There. Then I select this one. And then I'll put this one under diameter. And after I've done that, I go to here again. And then I'll open up the family types. So in here, we have diameter HL. So I'll put in 30 for diameter here, then 30 for H, and then about 13 for L. Then OK, and there it is. Let me just select this one. There we go. And then I'll open up the family types. Let me just change this to 3. So let me just go to the family types once more. And then I'll change the L to 130. Let's see. All right. Let's just check the family types once more. I'll change the diameter to 30 this time. Now it's all right. It looks fine, but it's not just quite what I wanted. So let me just delete this one. And then let me just go to the family types again. I think the dimensions are fine. So okay here. Then I go to the line section. Then connect this one to this. And then to this again. Then using this, I'll just connect them again. So there we go. And after I've done that, let me just go back to the family types and then I'll create a new parameter and I'll name this one R. Okay, now here, Control C for the diameter, paste it here and divide it by 2. Okay, and now I'll put this under R. Now it's been fixed. So now that it just looks fine, let me just take a quick save of it. Let's see which destination I should choose. I'll just put it in destination as the family types. So I go here and then beam course. I open up the families, then profiles. There we go. And I'll name this one to profile underline F. Then I save it. And then I go here and then I'll load this into the project. And so I select this wall here again, and then I'll go to the edit type section. Then I'll click on this one to open it up. There we go. Let's see what is what. So let me just change the sample height to 0.9. Then I click on sweeps. There we go. So let me just pull this here. So we have 600 and then 200 here. So I'll add a new one. I'll put it under this new one that we just made, and then I'll hit OK. This is what turns out. So let me go to the sweeps again. And it's this one right here. So for the height, we have 70 here, then 10 here, and then 1 here. So it adds up to 81 here. And there we go. Then apply. OK for this window. Then OK again, and this is what it looks like. Here for the sample height, we have 0.81 as well. And this is what it looks like. So this goes about 5 centimeters into the wall. So we open up the wall sweeps again. And then for setbacks, I'll put in minus 0.05. So OK again. There we go. Let me just open up the sweeps again. So then I'll open this one up. And in the material browser, let me just look for granite stone. Let me just type in granite stone here and see what pops up. So I select this one, and then I'll hit OK, then apply. So after I've done that, let me just put this on interior in the side section. Then apply, and then OK. Then I check this flip box. So because I've drawn it backwards, I put this one under exterior. I hit OK here. And then in the offset tab again, I'll put in 5 centimeters. And we don't need to put minus either. And this is what it looks like. Then OK. OK here again, and then again. After that, I just save it. And this is what it looks like in the plan. As you can see, we have a very interesting detail in the planning. Now we're going to stack these two on top of each other. And as you can see, we've already drawn this one out completely here. So after doing that, let's go to the wall section. Let me just close this up. Then I'll open up the stack wall section. Here I duplicate this, and then I'll open this up, and then I'm going to rename it to the lobby joinery wall. Hit OK here, and after I've done that, I open this part. So here we have the upper and the lower section. I'll change the lower section to the joinery of the wall, the lower section. And then for the upper section of the wall, I'll choose the joinery of the lobby, the upper section. So for the lower parts, we have the height, and it's about 0.81. So there we go. We also have 2 added centimeters here, so we'll put in 0.83. 4 because of this part, as you can see in here. And this is our wall here, and it's all the lower section. The rest is for the upper parts. Then OK here, and then again. So let's just test it quickly. I'll delete this one. Then I'll select this wall here, and then I'll go here, and then I'll put it under the lobby wall section. And this is what it turns out like. Let me just turn off the realistic settings so it can work a bit faster. So I'm going to save the file up to this point, and then I'll delete this, and then we go to the plan for the underground in the architectural section. Let me just open this up, and then let me zoom in. So in here we have the lobby. Let's pull up the walls. I go here and I'll open up the lobby joinery wall. Then I'll put this under core face exterior. Then I'll select a rectangle, and from this point here, I'll draw one up to this point down here. There we go. So this part that we have here, as in this part, this wall, this one, and this one, and then this one last here, I'll just select them, and then I'll open the section box for them. I'll pull this section box a bit lower. There it is. And this is what it looks like. Let's just zoom in so you can get a better look. And there it is. And then from the modify tool here, I'll select join. And then I'll join these two parts, the joinery and the framework. Let me just go here. And there it is. Let's turn this around, zoom in a bit, and it's this one right here. So right here in this area, I can just select this and manually move it to this point here. And then on the other side, I'll do the same and pull it to this point. And it just gets a better look. And so these are the minor and small details that can make your work look much more professional and just better. Let's go to this part over here, and this is how it looks like. There we go.